Good day, guys. Welcome to A Plus Maths Teaching Center. My name is Yao. Today, we are going to look at grade 9 topics for term 1, 2023. We're going to start with the number system. In number system, we have two types of numbers. We have the real and non-real system. But we are going to look at the real system by recognizing. As you can see, I've underlined here, definition. Under real system, there are two kinds of numbers under the real system. We have the rational number and irrational number, right? Under the real system, we have the rational number and irrational number. And we are saying that rational numbers, they are numbers that can be written or put in the form of a fraction where the denominator is not equal to 0. So from here, every rational number can be put in this form. You can see the one that I have circled with the pointer. Every rational number can be put in this form, which is a over b, where b must not be equal to 0. If b is equal to 0, then it is not a rational number. Then we quickly come down here. It is called non-real number, right? So now we know what is a rational number now. An example is 1 over 2 or 2. One may ask, why is 2 a rational number? Because the denominator is not equal to what? 0. And every number that stands on its own, the denominator is 1, right? Okay, then we come to, let's pick another color. We come to, I hope you can see, irrational numbers, or they are called terminating numbers. They are numbers that cannot be written in the form of fraction. They are also called terminating numbers. When you talk about terminating numbers, it means that numbers that has an end or they stop. Example is root 17. And you can see that the root 17 got a negative in front. So we call it negative root 17 or root 2. Root 2 on the calculator will give you 1 comma up to the end, or pi. So that is an irrational numbers. Then we come to integers. Now we are saying that integers, they are sets of numbers which contains both positive and negative numbers, including 0. Example is negative 1, 0, 2, and 4. So these are called a set of what? Integers. Now we are coming to whole numbers. Whole numbers. Whole numbers. Can I say I'm using the light green, that's how I call it, to explain the whole numbers. They are a set of numbers that start from 0 up to infinity. An example is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a set of whole numbers. Then we come to, let me use the deep blue, natural numbers to underline or to highlight. So whole numbers is what I've used the light green to underline, and we come to natural numbers. I call this color dark blue, or yeah, whatever you call it, but what matters is the understanding here, right? They are called natural numbers. We are saying that they are set of numbers that start from 1 up to infinity. So you can see that the example here is 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. And the example of whole numbers also is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. Now one may ask, what is the difference between a whole number and a natural number? Natural number is a subset of whole numbers. Natural numbers are subset of whole numbers. Subset means that they can be found in the whole numbers. Right? Now it's like a joke. When you see a pregnant woman, the baby is inside the mother. So the baby is a subset of the mother. So if you are looking for the baby, then you have to what? First go through inside. You pass through the mother before you can see the baby, right? So numbers that are natural numbers can be found in whole numbers, right? But whole numbers cannot be found in what? Natural numbers, because whole numbers must start from 0. So in exams, if they give you set of numbers and they say 3, 4, 5, 6, and they ask you what type of number is this, we cannot say whole numbers because these set of numbers, they do not include what? 0. So we classify them as natural numbers. And I've already explained non-real numbers. They are numbers that do not exist. Example is 2 over 0. It means that any number where the denominator is 0 is called non-real number. When you put this such a fraction or such a number in an equation, it will give you error. So this brings us to the end of this session, whole numbers. See you in part 2.